Hi everyone, in this video we are going to do this hand. So let's start from a cylinder. So I chose a cylinder because this is the closest shape to the hand. So let's see. So I'm going to front view and I'm going to position it to this hand area, and let's rotate it like this so that it angles like along the hand there. Then I'm going to this inputs to reduce this radius. So let's middle mouse drag to change the radius. If you find it's difficult to adjust, hold control while you are using middle mouse drag like this. Okay, then let's decrease this subdivision axis to 8. So this is the edge, this vertical edges there. So if I decrease it, you can see these edges. So I'm going to keep 8 here. There's a specific reason for that. The reason is I have 8 edges here. You can see this area. If I isolate this and click on this icon here, so it's isolate your selected object and everything else is hidden now. So now if I select this area, this border edge, I have 8 edges here. If you want to count it technically, you can do it manually, but if there is option here, display, heads up display, and there's an option called poly count. If you turn on this option, you'll get these things here. And let's say now I have double click to select this border edge. Now you can just follow this edge. At the end you can see this is 8, the selection 8 edge. So again click on this blue icon to get out of this isolate, and now you can see I have 8 edges here. Now I have to keep 8 edges here so that I can breeze later. So let's keep 8 edges. So now it's same like matching number of edges. Later I can easily merge them. Okay, so that's the main reason of like keeping same amount of edges there. Then let's add 5 divisions to the height like this. So again, for this there isn't any specific reason. This is just a number which is a low number. I don't want to like take a high number and adjust the blocking thing. So let's do that. Then let's start blocking the shape there. So now the hand is straight. Obviously in real life there isn't any straight thing. So you can see from the elbow the hand is like bending towards the front there. So let's select these vertices and go to rotate tool. Now I want to rotate from this elbow, but if I rotate now, you can see it's rotating from the center, which is not giving me what I want. So in this case I want to change this selection pivot to this area. In order to do that, just press D and move this to here. Wherever you want to like rotate from there, just take there, press E again to bring the rotate tool. Now you can see my pivot is temporarily there, it's not permanent, it's just this selection pivot. If I deselect it, I'll lose it, I'll lose this pivot position. So make sure you don't deselect it, rotate a little bit. Now you can see I'm getting that elbow angle there. From the front angle, I'm going to rotate a little bit like this to get this angle. Yeah, then let's taper towards this wrist area. So let's select these vertices and scale them from center like this. And in this area the hand is not perfectly round, it's kind of square, so we can scale it in a particular axis like this to make it a little square kind of thing. You can see the wrist has a lot of width here compared to this side. Okay, so then let's position it. I can turn on this X-ray, which I can also turn on from here, this double square kind of option here. So X-ray allows me to see through the object so that I can see my reference while I'm adjusting the vertex. So just roughly match the hand there. So good. Now I'm going to breeze it. I'm going to connect with this body. So I'm moving it till here and let's move this vertex. So I'm trying to get a space there in between them, so that when I breathe, I have some space to create my bridge. So now I'm going to breeze it. So there is a tool called breeze inside edit mesh menu, this one. Before I breeze, I have to make these two pieces into one object. So first let's delete these faces. So let's select this vertex and press Ctrl F11 to select all these faces and press delete on your keyboard to delete. Okay, now if I go to this border edge, select this, and let's go to this border edge, select it. By double clicking you can select the whole border edge. So I have selected both border edge, but these two objects are separate. Okay, if I go to object mode, you can see these are two different objects, but I have selected the border edge and I am trying to breeze them. You can see when I'm trying to breeze them, it shows an error and it says you have multiple objects. So we cannot breeze between multiple objects. In order to breeze, I have to merge them, or I have to make them one object. In order to do that, go to mesh and combine. So select both of them and go to mesh, combine. So if I combine here, I can see it's now a single object. Now I can go to edge mode, double click to select the border edge, shift double click to select this border edge. Now I can breeze between them. Okay, so this is the hand blocking. In the next lesson we are going to define the torso and the hand a little bit more. So I'll see you there.